It's also just a little bit simpler. I'm the captain.
What?
Quartermaster Noob. Navigator Apple. Gunner Pav. Surgeon Cookie. Shipwright Bucketman. Cooper Zan. Cook Tempe. Cabin Boy Canadian. And Stowaway Lexente. So Lexa said, question, what happens when we get 4 disobeys? The game claims we move forward when all 4 players choose the same option. That is exactly correct. That is the wording, and that is how it works. If everyone disobeys, we move 1 step closer to shore. It is...
There are 2 to 3 ghosts.
It's relatively chancy as a play. But you can do some quite clever things with that. So if you know you're playing in a job with a ghost in, if everyone disobeys, you can foil the ghost.
Hoist the mainsail.
And also you can second guess people and trick them. It's very sneaky. Unfortunately, I didn't have amphibious as an option. But I did turn down. I turned down spiritual, so we know nobody is spiritual.
Turn down independent.
I'm going to put that in chat so we remember. Nobody is spiritual. There we go.
No events today. It's clear as sailing.
So that was a day 1 disobey.
It was.
It's unusual to see a day 1 disobey. Ooh, Cookie says I turned down demotivated. I mean, as long as that's truthful.
Mm.
You never know, that's the problem. If we don't have a demotivated, that is good to know though. I should also confirm I am was human. I mean, still am human, you understand, but...
Well...
Let's see what the audience thought.
So yes, if you are playing, if you're playing with all of the objectives turned on, objectives are unique. If you remove some of the objectives in a custom game, so there are fewer objectives than 2 times the number of people, then objectives may be duplicated to ensure that everyone gets one. That feels like a very long-winded way of explaining that.
Count the gold.
And there's quite a few because we released scored mode with, I forget how many. We released it with kind of 10, 11, 12 objectives, I think. And then we added some more later with an update that allowed you to choose between the 2.
Double disobey.
Time for an event, crew. What do you see on the horizon?
So
Everyone, check.
there is only 2 to 3 ghosts aboard the ship. But also, I guess people might have bad human objectives.
That is true.
Yeah, yes, he says 12. I think 12. I think it might have been 12. I think it was slightly more than 10. Because I seem to remember at the time thinking that it was nice that there were enough objectives that you didn't know that they were always in-game in a 10-player game. Oh, I miss Pacifistic. Noob says, I am very ghost. It is me. Oh, Noob is captain as well. I mean, you have to take the claim quite seriously.
Why do you what?
Yes, Lazante, there is an objective called Amphibious, which gives you coins every time you're thrown overboard.
Look out for players who were in rounds that failed and weren't in rounds that succeeded.
I don't know about that.
So Pacifistic used to award you coins if you didn't vote for the entire game.
I'm not doing my objective very well.
In fairness, I'm not doing mine super well either.
Mutiny!
I'm too high up on the ship to do mine.
Let's see what the audience...
You need to orchestrate a whirlpool.
Do.
Or get yourself thrown overboard. That works too.
True. Yeah.
But now you've said it out loud. We're not likely to do that. So
Yeah, I'm not going to volunteer for that.
Pump the bilge! Choose to obey or disobey now.
that's a clean obey.
Time for an event, crew. What do you see on the horizon? Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
Island Adventure.
Yeah.
The audience have got lamps. Bring on the lamps. In fairness, though, Island Adventure is also quite exciting. Come on, lamp. Or island. Lamp or island. Oh my gosh, it's the lamp. Lump, 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 lump.
It is the lamp.
Who's going to get it? That's
Looks
the question.
like there was a rusty
Oh, it's
lamp
new.
in the treasure. Give it a
Stowaway.
polish.
Oh, it's always dangerous when the stowaway
A
has the
genie
lamp.
appeared and granted them a glimpse into the future.
You might get that whirlpool you wanted, Pav.
Check your device to see the
Yes.
I'm human. We know I'm human because you threw me overboard.
Yeah, as am I. Not that I got thrown overboard, but I am a human.
Jackpot. The crew pillaged more booty than usual today. Any coins
I have
earned
not
for
seen this
voting
event in a
fired
while.
overboard today
It only
also.
appears in scored games. Obviously. Doesn't make sense in ones where you don't earn coins for voting, throwing people overboard, you understand?
Yeah, true.
Look out for players who were in rounds that failed and weren't in rounds that succeeded.
No tainted in a scored game. So, I don't know who to vote for, but also, I don't want to miss out on all the coins. So, ghosts get coins for throwing a human, and humans get coins for throwing a ghost. So essentially, do your job well, you get good stuff. We're very not trusting of our top end of the ship.
I just want to be bottom. Like, I would happily be murdered right now.
Arr, does anyone know?
Yeah, there were lots of disobeys around that sort of area.
Let's see what the audience thought. Captain.
Ooh,
choose a
remind me to
job
visit the
for
outfit shop after this and see what's on
Make
sale
sure you
today.
Pick a job that only people you trust can play. Raise the anchor. Choose to obey or disobey now.
So I know I voted Cookie, but I mean I just didn't want to miss out on the potential coins. I'm not sure I was actually super sus of Cookie, but I am still human.
Time for an event,
Incidentally.
crew. What do you see
You
on
know,
the
as an
horizon?
aside.
Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
Who's the surgeon? Tempe. I'm gonna go for Freaky Friday then.
That's what I went for.
I was like,
Yeah, not today.
oh my gosh, that is a lot of votes for Freaky Friday. And the Island Adventure returns through the audience. Will we see it this time? Will we see it this time? Nope, Freaky Friday it is.
While performing their duties, two pirates bump into each other with force.
I think that's pretty
A
harmless.
flash of
I'm
light,
still
their
human.
roles reverse. If one was a ghost,
So
now
we
the
have,
other is instead.
in fairness, my
Vice
confirmedness is not
versa.
super confirmed
Yes,
anymore
three.
because I voted to throw Cookie overboard, you understand. But my mostly confirmedness is now shared with Lexente.
Who is always playing in when something goes wrong.
I have failed my objective. There's no way of completing it.
Oh no, Pav! Do you
Oh.
regret your choices? Do you wish you'd picked your other one?
I kind of do, yeah.
What was your other one? Do you remember? Did you say?
Yeah, my other one was independent.
Oh, okay.
I could have at least tried to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it's too far gone.
Oh, I should have put a cheeky vote on you. You know, giving you the chance to be at the bottom of the end of the ship.
Arr, does anyone know how to read a map? Let's see what the audience thought.
Apple says I really need an objective change right now. Where's change of heart?
Same.
This is what happens when we're out of practice for scored mode, right? We've all chosen terrible. In fairness,
Secure the
if we've
rocket.
all chosen terrible objectives, we can all do terribly together.
Choose to obey or disobey now.
I think there's a billion ghosts on the ship at the moment.
I think there's probably quite a few ghosts on the ship.
Time for an event. crew.
I wasn't a
What do you
ghost.
see on the horizon?
I've no reason to
Everyone,
lie
check your devices to
now
vote for an
about
event.
it. There's that change of heart.
I want that. Yes, please.
It's like it heard. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Because you've got to weigh up like the amount of ghosts versus the amount of people who might be deliberately failing days to try and achieve an objective. I think there's also people are quite keen in scored games to do a lot more framing. I think.
Yeah.
I think it naturally lends itself to being a little bit more kind of against each other.
Change of heart.
Who's going to get it though?
Please.
One of the crew members.
Oh, it's me!
Oh.
And is considering changing their
Boo.
ways. They may have
Pass it
new
on.
ambition.
I don't even know, I'm quite happy with mine. That's the worst part. No, I'm going to do it.
They decided to aim for
I'll be
something
able to
new
gift it on.
and are now
Gift it to
looking to
me.
achieve a different
Oh,
objective.
okay. I'll take that. So it's worth me saying, my previous objective, which no one will have, was treacherous.
I don't remember what that one is.
That is coins for every time you
Who's
change
always playing
teams.
in when something
Ah,
goes
okay.
wrong?
We are halfway through this game, and I have not yet changed teams. So Noop, when you do change of heart, you can get any objective that is kind of valid for the game that you're in. So obviously, if you've turned it off in custom, you won't get it. But if it's in the game, you could get it from change of heart. So I've just realised I was playing with a very treacherous mindset, and now I need to kind of change my ways. So all the ones we refuse to pick at the start, and also all the ones that people already have as well. So you could have a double demotivated, for example. Change of heart really mixes things up.
I'm happy to go over. It'll make a ghost, but
So
I will be closer to achieving my objective.
Not anymore. Let's see what the audience.
But I'm happy to say my new objective is not demotivated. I mean, in fairness, I'm bound to say that, but
Captain, choose a job for your crew. Make sure you pick a job that only people you trust can play. Lower the mains.
I forgot how into
Choose
scored
to
games
obey
Noob
or
gets.
disobey now.
There's a disobey.
Oh,
It wasn't me.
Time for an event, crew. What do you see on the horizon? Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
message in a bottle.
Oh, this is quite a good collection of events actually, because Message in a Bottle is good, but Ghosts at Work is good too. It's true, Lexenti and me, we had a Freaky Friday. So nobody went for the non-info choice there.
No, we all want info. We want to see who the ghosties are.
Oh no! We're having our info stolen from us with the audience's pick.
That's rubbish.
Such is life. Such is life.
Well, I'm gonna vote
The
Bucket
captain
Man
chooses a new
because
crew member
he's
to
least
act as
likely
the second in
to be
command.
a horrible ghosty. I am very suspicious on Apple.
Thing is,
The captain's chosen a new second in command.
I don't know if, I mean, Ghosts at Work isn't a particularly like, I don't think I'd pick that if I was a ghost either, you know?
Could be Apple, you could be.
Look out for players who were in rounds that failed and were
Canadian says I voted 3 to 4 people off. So Ghosts at Work is always the captain's choice, I think. No, it's not. No, you're right. It's a random choice. I do not know how the game works. It's fine. It's fine. Not slept enough. I was confusing it with the Magic of the Mystic from the island. See, again, I've still got the treacherous mindset, even though I'm not treacherous anymore. I was a bit like, I could vote for Canadian, and then there's a chance I might become a ghost, and then I can get my treacherous coins. It's not my objective anymore. Yes, dude. Was that the time that you were in the middle? You had that middle voting block.
I mean, if you want to vote for me again, it's fine by me.
Let's see what the audience.
Oh, I thought that was coming to me.
The Discord Crow's Nest sometimes rediscovers streams. There's an explanation, but it's not particularly exciting. So every so often, an active stream gets re-promoted. More promotion for streamers is no bad thing. Apple has been saying they're ignorant.
Lower the mainsails. Choose to obey or disobey now.
Yeah, no one's super red glowy, are they?
Time for an event, crew. What do you see on the horizon? Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
Whirlpool, lamp, or overpower. I know what I'm going for. P.S.
I know
It's
what
lamp.
I'm going for. Overpower.
My little emote autocomplete isn't working. But Pav, you can't turn down a lamp, surely.
I did. And so did 2 other people with me.
In fairness, what is Whirlpool not a better pick for you than Overpower? Oh, you don't want to be at the top of the ship, though, do you?
No, don't want to be captain.
It's the audience's pick again. And it's a wasp nest, which in fairness is also reasonably good for you, Pav.
True.
A wasp's
Reasonably good if anyone has amphibious too.
underside of the crow's nest drops free and the wasps burst out.
I don't want to go
Everyone,
overboard, so I'm like
press the
laser
button on your
focused again.
device to hide. Don't be the last person to jump in a barrel.
Oh no, what a shame.
It looks like someone failed
You
to hide
weren't
from the
super
wasps
quick there,
and
Pav.
tripped overboard
No,
trying to
well,
flee.
because I'm at the bottom, I was just saying who else didn't want to be thrown overboard.
Okay.
I've got nothing to
Anyone
lose.
else going overboard today? We'll skip vote. It appears we have a stowaway. We'll have to give them a job eventually.
I do have fast mode on.
Avast, Captain! You need a job for your crew.
Oh no, Canadian says I muted the stream because my family came in and I didn't hear Wasp Nest.
Choose to obey
They
or
took you by
disobey.
surprise. With their waspy ways. Alex says, tell everyone I say hi, by the way. So hello from Alex.
Time for an event, crew. What do you see on the horizon? Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
Island Adventure.
Island Adventure, yeah?
It's so hard not to vote for Island Adventure when it comes up because it's just so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
No, it can't be the audience pick again, surely. No, it's not. I was getting ready to do a hashtag rigged. Okay, what do we want? What's useful to us?
Death.
So I still think I think information is always useful, right?
Information would be good, yeah. I'm going scales.
I'm happy to go scales. I'll take scales. I'll take accidentally hit middle. Scales is good. Scales is good info. I'm going to watch some of these because I think some people might have voted suspiciously. Okay, so the only really suspicious vote there is Canadians, but it's not that suspicious because if I was the stowaway, I'd probably vote for the Vines as well. Oh gosh, it's the cave. Right, get ready. Get ready to tap.
Cannot do the cave on
my fingers fall over themselves. I fall like out of sync with the buttons.
No, I can't. I can't do it.
But the nice thing about the cave is you don't have to be the best. You just have to be not the worst.
True.
So Canadian says my family came in again, and I'm starting to be a little bit suspicious, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's getting a little bit suspect now that Canadians' family seem to have this almost like sixth sense for when there's an event that can throw someone overboard for non-engagement.
Let your family hear us. We're a family-friendly Twitch stream.
It's true.
Let them become Paper Pirates fans too. Come on, Noob. What's your pick?
I've gone for scales again.
I went for scales.
Oh, it's the mountain.
Oh, another clicky one.
Cookie's choice. We've got all the clicky ones today. In fairness, I'd quite like unlimited power.
No, I cannot do it. I cannot press the right buttons on my computer in the right order.
So this one you do need to be the best at. Oh my god, was it actually me?
We're all very close.
Oh, yes! Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Who wants to go overboard?
No, not me anymore.
I could just keep this, you know? I could just keep it and not use it.
Captain, choose a job for your crew. Make sure you pick a job that only people you trust can play.
So,
Put the captives in the brig.
Something to consider. Something to
Choose
consider.
to obey or disobey now.
Oh no. So I was gonna say maybe Canadian is demotivated, but didn't Cookie or someone else discard demotivated?
It was claimed right at the very beginning, yeah.
Time for an
Because I was gonna say if we think Canadian's demotivated, I could throw anyone else overboard just to make sure they don't end the
Check
game
your
as stowaway.
devices to vote for an event.
This is an interesting set of events. I'm
Oh, it
really,
is.
really interested to see the breakdown here on the Compass of Fate. Okay, Cookie did say they discarded demotivated, so Canadian probably isn't demotivated. Yes, he says compass, more like compsus. Oh, so close to the lamp. Whirlpool it is.
I have no complaints about that.
I'm happy with a
at all.
whirlpool. I'll take a whirlpool.
I've definitely
The
not done
ship
my
falls
objective,
into
so
a
I'm
whirl,
fine being top of the
and
ship.
everyone reverses
My
back.
objective might not have worked out so bad, you know. My new one, my change of heart one.
Oh.
Who is always
I need to
playing
remember I'm
balls.
empowered before I just accidentally vote for someone and throw them overboard without thinking. Yeah, Yesti says it's good I'm not empowered because he's aggressive. We do know Canadian's not Ghost. Presumably amphibious, but not Ghost. I should not vote. I'm empowered. There we go. I remembered.
Hmm.
Get in the barrel.
Tempe's going overboard. Tempe is not appreciative of being thrown overboard.
Captain, choose a job for your crew.
So the humans are like a
You pick
whisker
job
away
that only
from
people you
victory.
trust can play.
I think we could do it. Are you on board with that?
So the only reason I'm doubting it is because I don't have a kind of a read on how many ghosts I think we have.
Obey or disobey
Well,
now.
you know, Canadian and me are guaranteed humans. Because we're both stowaways.
There we go. It's the obeys. It's all the obeys.
That must be a win.
Question is, who's got the
Well
most
done,
coins?
crew. We've made it back
Definitely
to
not
shore.
me.
Unfortunately
I was
for the
cunning, and I
Stowe,
didn't vote a
they
single
are
person
part of the
overboard.
Apple says can't wait to have
Any
no
coins
coins.
just yet. Before we find out which team the captain is on, let's see which crew members are on the ghost team. Human.
So Apple was human.
Human.
Bucketman was human.
Human.
Zan was human.
Human.
Lexente was human.
Human.
I was human.
Ghost.
Newt was ghost.
Human.
Cookie was human.
Human.
Pav was
As we
human.
made it back to shore, the captain's team wins. But what team is the captain on? Human.
And Canadian was human, of
The
course.
captain was a human. The human team have won.
So here we go. Time for the scored results. Oh, I didn't use my
Looks like
empowered.
the crew is keeping score of that voyage. First, let's give the humans their coins for getting ashore with the human captain.
quite a lot of
Next,
humans.
let's see how many coins everyone earned for voting their opposition overboard.
Nope, you got so many
And
coins.
finally, how did you fare on your secret objectives?
So did you.
What can I say?
Well done to our victor. What a fine pirate.
The change of heart was good to me.
7th.
Devout, I am not complaining about. So I came first with Devout. Canadian, you came in second place, and Cookie, you came in third. I did win. See, I'm not as terrible as the game as I pretend to be. Let's have a quick look at the round history. So our OGs were Pav and Bucketman. You threw me overboard, which made Cookie into a ghost. We had a quick step. We threw Noop overboard, which double ghosted Cookie. We had a magic lamp into a bonus round, and we threw Cookie overboard. They were a ghost, so no new ghost was created, which was big coins. 30 coins for me, Noop, and Tempe. That's where all them voting coins came from. We had the Freaky Friday. Me and Lexente switched, and we were both humans. We threw Bucketman overboard. They were a ghost, so no new ghost was created. So at this point, we had only Pav. We had the change of heart when I switched from Treacherous to Devout. We threw Pav overboard. They were our only ghost, so no new ghost was created. So we were actually ghost-free at day 6. We had a promotion. We had a wasp nest. Canadian getting some of those overboards in here. We had the island adventure. We're still ghost-free. We had the whirlpool. We threw Tempe overboard, which is what made Noop a ghost, and robbed him of those 100 coins at the end. Let me do, sorry, apologies. We've played scored for the first time in a while, so let me do what everyone's secret objectives were. So Canadian was amphibious, earning 40 coins each time they're thrown overboard. Pav was cunning, earning 60 coins if they vote the most pirates overboard. Cookie was dependent and earned 50 coins if if they ended the game on the same team as Lexente. Noop was devout, shared with me. So you earn 8 coins for each pirate on the human team at the end of the game. Lexente was diplomatic. You earn 13 coins for each different pirate that never goes overboard. That one's always quite challenging in our games usually because we're quite bloodthirsty. Zan was vengeful. You earn 30 coins each time Apple is thrown overboard. I feel like Apple said really early on, Zan's got it out for me. I have that as like a vague memory in my head. Bucketman was aggressive. You earn 60 coins if you never pass your vote. Apple was ignorant. You earn 70 coins if you cast votes for the most pirates who never go overboard. And Tempe was ambitious. You earn 7 coins at the end of the game for each rank you are above Stowaway.